Hi, welcome to Marriage and Relationship Side podcasts. Today's topic is covenant partners and their attributes. I'm sure you've heard the word covenant before, but in case you haven't, I'm gonna just throw just tiny light on what it means. The covenant simply means an agreement or promise or a contract between two or more people. So the key word here is it's a promise, is a contract, it's an agreement. So when two partners or two people, couples on this occasion, because that's what this channel is about, they come together as a couple in union, whether married or just dating, but you are in a committed relationship. What you have is a covenant. Some covenants are written, while some are verbal, while some are not. Most marriage in most marriage or relationship, of course, there's no written covenant or contract. It's almost as if there's an expectation between the couples. Some might be able to define it through their words, while some may not know. But one thing I will say is that sometimes you don't know exactly what you should be expecting in detail in terms of what you want to see in the contract for your marriage or for your relationship. But what I would say that is over time, a lot of things will start making sense to you and your partner. So the essence of this is so that you can have something to uphold the standard and the quality, as well, and if not most importantly, the peace you have and the fulfillment you have within the marriage or relationship. Pretty much that's the essence of covenant. When you are in a committed relationship or in a marriage, you expect certain things from your partner. You expect them to talk to you if there are issues, even before there is any issues. You want them to talk to you pretty much um, about anything, about their dreams, their goals, their desires, their wants. You want them to be your cheerleader. You want them to be your biggest supporter. You want them to be, your confidence. You want them to be your reassurer or assurance or reassurance. You want them to be um, your your strength when you're weak. You want them to be, you know, sufficient. You want them to be your you want them to be your place of peace. So a lot of this can be demonstrated in different ways, of course, physically, or through words and through actions. So in some cases, of course, more of words will be manifested. In some cases, actions will be manifested, or both, vis-a-vis. So in a marriage or relationship, the context of covenant partners is what I've pretty much described to you. You want to be able to have, you know, mutual understanding, clarity, trust, values that would help, you know, the couples to feel fulfilled in the relationship or in the marriage. I'm going to quickly highlight some of the attributes or characteristics to expect from a covenant partner. In no sequential order, but I have a few. So number one will be commitment. Commitment simply means you are in agreement to give or take certain actions within the relationship to bring peace and unity for the couple, for you and your partner. The goal here is to build, to grow, to be stable. You want long term thing, not short term. You want to be able to spend time together. The thing with commitment is that you have to have clarity in terms of what you need your partner to commit to. Do you want them to do you want them to talk to you about everything and anything before they do anything that is personal to them, no matter what, not just when it pertains to the family? So whatever it is you need, it's really important for you to have clarity and understanding so that you don't feel um, upset or unfulfilled or unsatisfied without your partner actually knowing what it is that they are not meeting. When you have clarity, of course, you're able to communicate when those needs are not being met so that you can both, come up with an action plan and work towards, fulfilling and satisfying one another's needs. So commitment. A lot of people are in relationships and they are not committed. They behave like they are single. They do what they want, whenever they want, and however they want it. They don't tell their partners what they are going to do. They could go out and come back after 1 week or a couple of days outside, and their partner is clueless as to where they are. They can't even be accountable to anyone. They feel like they are grown. I hear people sometimes, couples sometimes use "I'm grown." You can't be too grown for your partner. If you know you're grown and you want to just behave grown, then you don't have business being in a relationship. If you're in a relationship, you must be open to, you know, um, being accountable or being held accountable for any deficiencies, any unmet needs, any dissatisfaction, and don't feel offended by it. I know that how we say things sometimes can be offensive, but the manner of approach shouldn't be "I'm grown. I do what I want. I do what." No, not in a relationship. That is not happening. Before you before you get to that point, it's fair for you to also consider that is it okay for your partner to do what they want and don't feel any accountability of any sort. I do what I want. Get on with who I want to get on with. Do anything I please. My money, I spend it on where I want to spend it. Then I come home and I'm wondering why there are no things for the household, why we are struggling, why the children cannot, they don't, their future is not guaranteed just because everybody's reckless with and selfish about their desires and their needs. So in most cases, you might have clarity as to the commitment you so desire, or it's almost like it's a must have. In some cases, you might not have the depth or clarity or longevity of how you want things, when you want things, and specifically what you want. But over time, as you get dissatisfied about certain things, you're able to actually take record or stock of them, and it becomes easy for you to communicate that need to your partner, and hopefully you can find a way to accomplish and resolve if any issue arises. The next point is trustworthiness. It's kind of tied to commitment, because when someone is committed to a relationship, it gives you some level of trust. Like you're able to trust them. They become trustworthy, because you have a sense of safety, sense of security. But whereby somebody is not trustworthy, you don't know what they do with the finances of the home. They can't keep a job. There's no financial stability, and they can't give any mother father about it. They don't care about whether there's food in the house or whether there's electricity or light or water in the house. All they care about is their own feelings and needs. They feel certain way, they go out and look for somebody to fulfill that need. They are the lie. They can care less, like they don't care about nothing else but what they need. So there is there could that situation or that instance can actually trickle down to different aspects of the relationship. A lot of things can be cornerstones to a healthy um, relationship, or you having or forming any form of foundation for your relationship. But trustworthiness is one of the biggest ones for me. The next point is mutual respect. So the way I crafted respect is The acronym RESPECT is R is reverence. So reverence means showing deep respect and admiration for someone's feelings, their opinions, and their experiences. E is empathy. Empathy is understanding and sharing the feeling of another person. You're putting oneself in their own shoes to comprehend their perspective. So you're able to actually just kind of put yourself for a second in the other person's shoe, just so you can grasp and understand, hopefully understand from their own viewpoint. The S stands for sincerity. You're being genuine and truthful in words and actions without deceit or hidden agendas. The P stands for promise. You're making commitments and assurances with integrity and striving to fulfill them consistently, not just not just for 6 months. Empowerment. The E stands for empowerment. So you're supporting and encouraging someone to realize their full potential. You're fostering, autonomy and confidence. The C stands for consistency. You're demonstrating reliability and steadiness in behavior and decisions, as well as maintaining predictability and stability in relationship. And the last but not the least, T, you're having that's trust. So having confidence in the reliability, honesty, and integrity of another person built through consistency, actions, and transparency. So respect in a nutshell for me stands for reverence, empathy, sincerity, promise, empowerment, consistency, and trust. So oftentimes you hear men say they need respect. I think we all do need respect. Both men and women need respect. I hear women say, oh, women need love. Men need love too. We all need the same thing. Don't be confused. Don't deceive yourself about what men want and what women want. Fine, we see things from a different perspective. We might be able to say we prioritize things differently, just simply because we are in different stages of our relationships, in different stages in general about our lives. For someone who has financial abundance, their priority will not be finance, maybe just love. For somebody who comes from lack, and for them to feed and have any nice thing, they have to work extra hard. So their need in that moment will be, of course, maybe finance. For someone who is hardworking, very average, they may prioritize finance. They may prioritize affection, love. So, but in general, I just want to say that we all need the same things. Don't make any mistakes about it. Men and women need exactly the same things, but the only thing I can see is that the hierarchy of the needs will vary, not just by gender, but also varies based on where you are in your life, your age, your accomplishments. All of that will kind of move around things that are high priority for you and what is less priority. But in essence, we all need the same thing: mutual respect. You want your partner to respect your feelings, your thoughts, your ideas, your dreams. You want them to support you in different areas, not just physical, emotional, and otherwise. You have things you can handle and things you cannot handle. You have your opinions, you have ways you view things, the way you handle things. You want your partner to actually respect how you move as a person, because it's part of who you are. So mutual respect is one of those things. Some people are so disrespected in their relationship. It could be calling out their names, not just in public places, but also in private places. They could be disrespected maybe in the manner and tone they speak about their partner to their family members, to their friends. So respect can mean different things for certain people. For some people, respect means, how you is the tone. It's not even so much about what you're saying, but it's so much about the tone, because the tone alone in itself is disrespectful. So, but we all have different ways we want to receive and give respect, as long as within the covenant partnership you're communicating what it looks like for you, so that you are not crossing boundaries between one another. Supportiveness. When you are covenant partners, you want to be each other's comfort zone, each other's cheerleader, each other's support system, each other's, like when you say, I got your back. Because life is going to happen in the course of your togetherness, in the course of your relationship. There will be, like, peaks and valleys. You want to be that person, your partner goes to. Pretty much, covenant partner, like I said, you can replace it. Whenever you hear covenant partners, you might replace it with uh, marriage or relationship. But that's what it looks like, where each other supports each other's dreams, goals, aspirations, your low moments, your high moments. You are each other's backbones. So shared values and goals. Your goals does not have to be specifically step by step the same thing, or the same kind of business, or the same, I don't know what the goals or values could be, but pretty much what you are okay with. Something that is not going to affect your peace or affect your relationship. Say for example, you marry someone who believes in, um let's say, doing things outdoors, and you know for sure you're not very much of an outdoor person. Maybe you've even tried, but of course you can see that it's such a struggle for you. It will be difficult for you to marry someone who is an outdoor person, and now you want to force, kind of guilt them to be an indoor person. So in essence, shared value does not always be, it does not always mean that, okay, maybe if I'm a Christian, you have to be a Christian. If I'm from different race, you have to be that, same race for us to feel aligned. That's not what it means. It's whatever you're comfortable with living with. Like, this is your lifestyle. Like, you're okay with it. You are okay with it. Not, or somebody who says, I want to have children, and the other says they don't want to have children. You can see that your values don't align. So there are certain things that, except you're okay with it, if you say you're okay with it, most likely you can see that as a shared value, as or shared goals. So it's just a common ground for everybody, especially from a place of peace. That's what shared goals and values simply means. So I hope, just talking about marriage and relationship from a different context, the context of covenant partners, you know, helped you to actually, like, explore different aspects of what a covenant partner looks like. Because some people don't see marriage as covenant, and some people don't see a relationship as some level of covenant. Some people would still use the word single even in a relationship, just because they are not married. And some people have the mindset that they can do whatever they please, because I'm not technically claimed, even though I've been in a 5, 10 years, 15 years relationship, and that's the end goal for me. Like, marriage is not on the table, and I'm doing life with this person because we're fulfilling each other's purpose. So the essence of this video is to give you like in-depth context of what committing to somebody looks like. A lot of people, marriage for them is just some paperwork, so they don't have a sense of marriage. There's no form of commitment, support, trustworthiness, shared values or goals, and we wonder why everybody's acting out and behaving the way they feel. The marriage or relationship is too toxic just because people don't have some level of context to what they have embarked on, or what they are engaged, or their status, simply put. So as always, thank you so much for joining me today. In case you want to connect with us, our website is one of the best places to connect with us. You can see the different services we offer. And if not so, you can also, wherever you're seeing this from, you can also connect with us on social media. On our TikTok is Ask Love Coach. On Facebook is Ask Love Coach. If you want to book any of our sessions, our website is www.makemeyourlovecoach.com. And you can always contact us, leave a comment, send us message, emails. I'll be more than happy to connect with you. Thank you so much as always, and I hope you continue to enjoy your life. Cheers. Bye.